A very good morning to one and all. We have all gathered virtually today to witness the annual day celebrations 2021-2022 for the students of classes 7th and 8th. Today, we acknowledge and reward the deserving and praiseworthy students for their stellar performances in academics and co-curricular activities.
Prayer provides a channel to communicate with God and receive supernatural strength and power.
Let us now invite our friends to invoke the divine presence of the Almighty amongst us with a prayer song.
For that melodious and heartwarming prayer. The school annual day is the most awaited celebration for all of us. But Ibrahim, what is the perfect start for this day?
Is that even a question? Of course, by welcoming our guests.
So let's say Swagatam to our esteemed guests.
We now extend a warm welcome to each one of you through our welcome dance by our friends.
ప్రముఖులకు జనవంతులకు స్వాగతం, విద్యావేత్తలకు విమల చరితులకు కళా హృదయులకు స్వాగతం.
rum ta rum ta dhalam kutak tak da da gradagradagradagada ta jum taka jum jum ta takita ta da ta jum gradagajum ta tanam ta rum ta takita ta da gradagradagada tarita ta dhanata ta runata ta dimita ta da jum tanam rum tagadim takradagada dim ta tarigradagada ta jum dim da ta jum nam da ta jum tam takita dhana ta tangradaga dim ta tarigradagada ta jum dim takita jum jum takita jum ta jum takita ta jum kiradaga ta jum tarita ta dhana tarita ta tarigradagada ta dhanata ta jum tarita dhana ta tangradaga ta jum dim da ta jum nam dakka jum ta dim tum nam ta tangradaga di ta dhanata ta tarigadaga dhanata ta junata ta dim ta tarita ta dhanata ta tarita dhanata dhanata tangradaga ta dim tarigadaga ta dim tarigadaga ta dim tarigadaga ta dim tarigadaga ta jum tarigadaga tangradaga tarigadaga tongradaga.
Thank you, friends, for extending the graceful and warm welcome to everyone gathered here today. Our act of welcoming our guests into our homes bears us eternal fruits of joy and oneness. And here we have Miss Ritu to render the welcome address.
Warm greetings to everyone present here. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream leads the goal. Today is a special and memorable occasion that we will remember in the years ahead. I am profoundly honored to get an opportunity today to welcome the galaxy of intellects on behalf of this institution. We have all gathered here on the annual day celebrations for classes 7 and 8 to celebrate success, showcase our talents, and be grateful for our fortune. The theme of the annual day is Education Nurtures Wisdom. Albert Einstein rightly said, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of minds to think. The very essence of education is the concentration of mind and not collection of facts. On behalf of Little Flower High School, I cordially welcome our chief guest,
Dr. Hemant Kaukuntla.
We are grateful to you, sir, for gladly accepting our invitation for today's occasion and joining us virtually. I heartily welcome Principal Little Flower High School, Reverend Brother Shajan Anthony, our leader and pillar of strength. Brother, your endless care, guidance and support proves that you are a great leader. We are blessed to have a principal like you, brother. I also welcome Primary in charge, Reverend Brother Jacob, our guiding light, who has always encouraged us to give our best. With immense pleasure, I welcome our dear parents. To the world, you may be a person, but to us, you are the world. I also welcome our dear teachers who chisel and shape our lives and help us to be a responsible citizen. Behind the success of any event are the great people who do common works uncommonly well. I would like to welcome our non-teaching staff whose support is always needed. A hearty welcome goes to the media, well-wishers, sponsors and former students for your immense love and faith in us. Welcome you all once again.
Thank you, Ritu, for the warm words of welcome.
Rightly said by me. Indian music along with Indian dance gives Indians folk dance.
So get ready to witness a glimpse of our folk culture through our folk dance.
Bye.
Thank you, friends, for that wonderful dance.
Our academic calendar was filled with numerous exciting events. Our school conducted various activities and events that lifted our spirits and kept us going in these tough times. The activities helped us to unravel and discover our true potential. Our students have brought many laurels to our school. True, Our academic calendar is filled with numerous events, from milestones and targets to motivation and progress.
We now present to you, in a nutshell, a report of our activities and achievements during the academic year 2021 to 22.
Good evening and a warm welcome to our special report highlighting the activities of classes 7 and 8 for the academic year 2021-2022. W.B. Yeats rightly said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." In a year full of challenges and uncertainties, students of Little Flower High School exhibited their exemplary talents and celebrated every day with different activities, small or big, and learn from all their experiences. We gain education from every aspect of schooling we have had and are having in our temple of learning. This report highlights the achievements made during the year gone by and at the same time sets the path of greater accomplishments in the years to come.
Little Flower High School is known to give an excellent ambience and a strong platform for its students to hone their skills. To attain this, we propose to conduct class assemblies to give ample opportunities to the students of class 7 and 8 to exhibit their inherent talents. Field trip to BDL was taken up for the students of class 8 to enrich their research and development experience. In the Space Settlement Design competition, students of class 8 to 10 participated and cleared the preliminary rounds and are qualified for the national level. We wish them all the luck for the competition.
A seminar on leadership skills for the students of classes 7th and 8th by Reverend Brother Eugene Francis was conducted, where the students got an opportunity to exhibit their leadership traits. Brother emphasized on how important it is to be a compassionate leader and what kind of leadership the world demands today. Eco-sensitivity and sustainable development are something that we all look forward to today. And to cultivate this in the students, teachers at Little Flower High School motivated students to dig a compost pit in the school backyard and put organic waste in it to be composted to gain hands-on experience for the same.
We now begin with the achievements of Little Flower students by mentioning a special word of congratulations to Master Mustafa Ahmed of Class 10C for bagging the runners-up trophy and a cash award in TCS IT quiz. The students of classes 7th and 8th participated in the national level prestigious Montfort literary and cultural competitions zealously and brought laurels to the school and to their parents too. This platform gave a boost to their enthusiasm.
In Telugu electrocution competition, Master Harshit Senkula of class 7th D bagged the first prize. In Telugu potion making competition, Miss K. Tejaswini of class 7th E and Master Harshit Senkula of class 7th D bagged the first prize. In English essay writing competition, Master Sneh Chand bagged the first prize. In solo singing western, Miss Nadine Christine Sequeira bagged the first prize. In state level roller hockey championship, Master Utkarsh Gupta won the bronze medal.
Miss Yoshita Biswas of class 8D received an appreciation certificate for participating in the classical dance stage performance conducted by the Telangana Sangeeta Academy Department of Language and Culture Association with South Zone Cultural Center, Tanjore, Ministry of Culture, Government of India.
In the inter-house competitions conducted by our school, many students participated and realized their innate potential. Master Snehit Reddy of class 8A bagged the first prize in English elocution competition. In Hindi elocution and English debate, Miss Sayyida Akifa Zaidi and Syed Munawar Zaidi of class 8B bagged the first prize. Miss Nishi Agarwal of class 8C was adjudged the best speaker. In English elocution, Yash Chaparwal of class 7B bagged the first prize. In Hindi elocution and in the Madad competition, Miss Ritu of class 7D bagged the first prize.
Our students participated in a number of external competitions to spread their light far and wide. In the national level coding competition, Master K. Ram Rishit of class 8C won the third prize, a cash award and a merit certificate. Master Ayman Hussain received an appreciation certificate in codeathon competition. In PAI IT Olympiad, India's most popular IT championships, Master Saeed Saad Hashmi bagged the 5th position at the national level.
Moving on to the city level competitions for the junior category on the occasion of Children's Week celebrations organized by Salajag Museum, the Ministry of Cultural Government of India, Master Yash Chaparwal of 7th B bagged the first prize and a cash award. In Telugu elocution, M. Hasini of 7th B bagged the first prize, and in Hindi elocution, Miss Ritu of 7th D bagged the first prize and a cash award.
Charity is the hallmark of man's character. The entire Little Flower family is a staunch believer of this saying. Our principal led the mission to help the needy in all the possible ways, and with the help of staff, students and parents, helped all those in need during these pandemic times by providing grocery, medicines, oxygen concentrators, isolation wards, PPE kits, etc. The NCC cadets of class 8th, following the path led by our principal, took up several such activities and distributed articles to those in need during these pandemic times. The students of classes 7 and 8 enthusiastically participated in this noble cause.
We have come to the end of our annual report, but this end is the beginning of a new journey, a promise to let our light shine soaring high. We, the students of Little Flower High School, believe that believing in yourself is the first secret to success. The zest for excellence continues now and always. At this juncture, we are thankful to so many people for so many things, but mostly God. Without Him, we wouldn't have anything to be thankful for. Thank you, Almighty, for being with us with every step we walked in. This year would not have been fruitful without the meticulous guidance by our principal, support of our academic coordinators, mentoring of our dear teachers, and staunch belief and cooperation of you, dear parents. Thank you all once again for being with us in this journey called life.
Let's put our hands together for that excellent presentation. Those were indeed remarkable achievements. Kudos to Little Flower High School.
Without music, life is like a journey through a desert. Music is the essence of happiness and joyfulness. The sound of an orchestra is one of the most magnificent sounds that have ever existed. Our talented musicians will now present a beautiful piece of music, a fusion of various musical instruments.
Let's enjoy the melodious notes of our gifted musicians. Thank you, friends. It was indeed an enchanting musical composition.
A wonderful story about late President Abdul Kalam's childhood. His family made great sacrifices to admit him in a good school, but then he got into trouble with his mathematics teacher. How did Dr. Kalam resolve this problem? Let's see.
We now present you an English skit by our friends.
Hello, my friends. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Sit down. So, friends, tell me, what do you want to learn today?
Sir, today, can you please tell us one of your stories?
Sure, my dear. Today, I will tell you a story of how I became a topper of my school. Those were the days when the Second World War was just over. Everyone was waiting for our independence. All the people were cheering for our freedom fighters. Like all the freedom fighters, even I wanted to do something for my country.
Sir, to serve our country, what were your thoughts?
For this, I had to study in a good school. Since I was from a poor family, I knew my parents would not be able to afford the fees. So I did not dare to even ask them. One day while I was studying, my parents came to me and said,
Your mother and I are not highly educated, but we know you want to pursue higher studies.
We have great dreams for you, Abdul. Don't worry, we'll somehow manage the fees so that you can study in a good school.
Which school do you want to go to? I want to study in the sport school, which is in Ramanandapuram near Rameshwaram. Okay, Abdul, I will manage something, but you have to study hard and make us proud. Yes, I will do my best.
my brother took me to this school and completed the formalities of the admission.
The school and the classroom?
It was a very good school. The classrooms were big and had benches for all of us.
Sir, how was the teaching over there?
The teachers used a chalk and a blackboard for teaching. During the hot days, the teachers used to take us outside the classroom to study. The students were made to sit under the trees and study. One day, while I was in a hurry, I stepped into the wrong classroom where my maths teacher was teaching. He looked at me and said,
"Yes, Abdul, what do you want?"
Sir, I have come to attend my class.
Can't you see this is not your class?
Sorry, sir.
What are you doing in this school if you can't even find your way to the right class? You should go back to the village where you came from.
All the other students started laughing. He then started hitting me with a stick.
Sir, please don't hit me. I will never do it again.
Sir, how did you feel after that incident?
I was sad
I also felt homesick. I wanted to go back home, but then I thought,
My parents had made great sacrifices to send me to this school. I had to make my parents proud. So hence, I made a promise to myself. From today, I would not only be a good student, but I would be the best.
I studied day and night. After a few days, we had a maths exam which was conducted by the same maths teacher. I wrote all the answers correctly. After a few days, the maths teacher declared the results.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Please sit down. Here are your maths test results. Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
you scored 65 out of 100.
Thank you, sir.
Mona, you scored 80 out of 100. Jessica, you scored 70 out of 100. And Abdul, what do you think? How much have you scored?
Sir, I wrote all the answers correctly. Please tell me how much I have scored.
You scored 100 out of 100. Full marks. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
My dream of scoring full marks in the maths exam was finally completed. I was happy. The next morning, all the students and teachers had gathered for the assembly. The same teacher who had punished me smiled and said,
"Whoever I punish becomes a great man."
All the other students started laughing. He then recalled what happened.
Now I will tell everyone how Abdul scored full marks.
All the students were listening carefully. He then pointed at me and said,
"Remember my words. This boy is going to bring glory to his school and his teachers."
His words of praise made up for the earlier humiliation. I was happy. My family was very happy. My parents hugged me with joy. My brother patted on my back to encourage me. He said,
Well done, brother. I'm very proud of you.
I finally felt that I had done something worthy, but there was still a lot to be achieved. So friends, this is the story of how I became a topper of my school.
Sir, from today I will also study hard and try to come first.
Yes, sir. I will try to be the top of my school and make my parents proud.
Very good, my friends.
Thank you, friends, for that wonderful skit. Now I introduce the characters of the English skit. Ritvik as Abdul Kalam, Yash Chapawal as young Kalam, Sadrush as Abdul's father, Sanchi as Abdul's mother, Pujit as Abdul's brother, Munawar as math teacher, Diti as English teacher, Mahi as science teacher. Students role played by Akifa, Ayman, Maunika, Soha, Ayan, Ananya and Jessica.
Thank you, friends, for that wonderful message through your skit.
Outstanding leaders go out of their way to boost the self-esteem of their people. If people believe in themselves, it's amazing what they can accomplish.
I now invite Reverend Brother Shajan Anthony, our principal, to deliver his message.
Distinguished chief guest of the day, Dr. Hemant Kaukundalam, cardiac surgeon, vice chairman and director of cardiac surgery, Century Super Specialty Hospital. Respected Reverend Brother Jacob Madal Kundil, primary in charge, academic coordinators, Ms. Anuman, esteemed parents, friends and well-wishers of Little Flower, dear teaching and non-teaching fraternity, and my dear smart kids of classes 7th and 8th. A very good evening to one and all. The most expected event every year is the annual school day. It's an important time for students to showcase their talents. At the outset, let me congratulate all of the participant students of this virtual annual day. And though it is in a virtual, as I see the performance is always fixed into our eyes and fixed into our hearts. Well-decorated notice boards and festoon around the school gets in a complete facelift during this annual day. Unfortunately, due to the existing pandemic situation and pertaining COVID protocols, we are forced to come on to a virtual platform. It's very discouraging for the students, but nevertheless, we need to abide by the existing protocol. But believe me, you have done a wonderful job, though whether it is in online or in offline, it's always matched with the performance of your quality performance of your activities. It gives me immense pleasure to roll out the virtual red carpet to all of you present here this evening for this virtual annual day celebration, which showcases enthusiastic, energetic participation of students of class 7th and 10th. Sorry, 7th and 8th. Meeting you all on this digital platform this evening is a source of inspiration and encouragement for us, and it gives us the confidence that you appreciate all the efforts taken by our students and the teachers for their holistic growth of Little Flower. It is the day for us to celebrate and cherish the memories and the moments of the year. In the words of the former US President John F. Kennedy, says, I quote, all of us do not have equal talents, but all of us should have equal opportunity. End quote. Every annual day of Little Flower High School is a moment of a celebration. This year, we are having annual day class-wise. This is our 8th annual day celebration class-wise. And of course, this is the last and final annual day of this year. I congratulate all the participants, organizers of our class 7th and 8th, teachers and students as well. The annual day celebration, each and every child gets an opportunity to perform on the stage or off the stage. It's a joyous occasion which we all look forward to. For teachers, it is a great opportunity to showcase the talents they have nurtured in the children, and for the parents, it's a matter of a great pride to watch your child performing on the stage and off the stage. And I'm sure today, as you sit and watch, this is a great feeling for the teachers, the marvelous performance the children have done right from the beginning, anchoring of the program, the welcome dance, then the other stage performance, folk dance, and the beautiful skits that they deployed, all that makes an 114 education. And 114 education always stand out for its vision of discovering the world with a newer outlook by enabling every child to face the challenges of modern day realities with the utmost determination and dedication. My dear friends, as today's events unfold, you will certainly know and admit that Montfortin education always believes in imparting an education that touches both the mind and the heart. True to its saying, the educational endeavors at Montfort, especially our Little Flower School, is aimed at bringing out an innate aptitude, talents, and skills of each student to the forefront without any kind of favoritism or prejudice. And today, we are delighted to have you all for this colorful gathering wherein the children are geared up to perform and exhibit their hidden talents and the giftedness before their proud parents. Trust me, I see a number of students excel their entrepreneurial skills, communications, stage performance, even managing skill, right from invitation to performance. And I wish this performance should have been offline. I knew that the children were preparing right from the invitation onwards. Then only the third wave came. We have to suspend the school and all the celebration. Otherwise, this performance should have been on stage in the month of February. But however, we waited patiently, but the environment was not that conducive to perform an offhand of the stage. And therefore, we have to choose a platform of a digital. However, hearty congratulations, dear students. Behind every success, there is someone to guide. These mentors are none other than your class teachers and your parents. A big sacrifice of their time and energy, balancing academic, scholastic, and non-scholastic activities. Hearty congratulations, dear staff. To grace this occasion, we have with us Dr. Hemant. Welcome, dear sir. We are eagerly waiting to hear your valuable impression, sir. Sir is an expert in beating heart cardiac surgery, minimal access cardiac surgery, heart wall repair surgeries, and so on. He has done the first heart transplant outside Hyderabad, both states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. He is the only surgeon who can do hidden scar cardiac surgery. We are proud that you are our alumni, and we are proud to welcome you for this evening celebration. Competitions are opportunities that we provide our students where they can test their education and evaluate them by participating in various sports and academic programs. We believe in a method of learning which encourages each child to actively participate and inculcate good sportsmanship. At the class level, children, we have difficulties, but it be in public speaking, stage fear, or lack of confidence to perform are encouraged to come forward by creating comfortable environment so that they can win over their fears. our methods of teaching are holistic and inclusive. Dear parents, our students are evolving every day and every moment. It's a time for us to acknowledge and appreciate the beauty and uniqueness in every child and provide every possible opportunity for them to grow and evolve as a strong and confident citizens of our country. Hence, it is also evening in which we give them the wings to fly in order to reach greater heights in their life. Dear parents, you can always be confident that Little Flower School, the children who are under our care, will always be a focal point of our existence. We always find new ways of igniting their minds each day by making the discovery of life interesting at each step so that they will be eager to unravel the mystery of life around them. It's our constant endeavor to instill in them the values of honesty, integrity, sincerity, and loyalty to make them the icons of tomorrow. With these guiding principles in mind, we bring you every year this cultural trait that it is not only entertaining, but also something that will touch your heart and soul and bring a forefront through this cultural evening issue, which emotions that are dormant in your mind or a period of time. In conclusion, I invoke God's blessing on this virtual gathering today. May our founder, St. Montfort, bless our dear children and parents with good health, joy, and success in all their endeavors, especially during the pandemic time which we are battling with. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for those words of wisdom, and we assure you that we will live up to your expectations.
Great leaders don't set out to be leaders, they set out to make a difference. Leadership is never about the role, it's always about the goal.
And today, we have in our midst one such leader who always focused on his goal and made a difference in our society.
Not all angels have wings, some have stethoscopes. And we have one such angel amongst us, Dr. Hemant Kakuntla, alumni of Little Flower High School, as the chief guest for the day. Sir, a cardiothoracic surgeon, has done his MBBS at Usmania Medical College, Hyderabad, and is currently posted as Vice Chairman and Director of Cardiac Surgery at Century Super Speciality Hospital, Hyderabad. Sir, as a student, was exemplary in academics and participated in the CCA activities at school, which has propelled him to a position of noteworthy leadership today. On this note, may I now invite Sir to deliver his message.
Good evening to all. At the outset, I would like to thank Reverend Brother Shajan Anthony, Principal, Little Flower High School, Reverend Brother Jacob, Primary in Charge, then my favorite teacher of all time, Mrs. Ann Oman, Mrs. Mary Ann, the academic coordinators, the members of staff of Little Flower High School, students of classes 7 and 8 in particular, along with parents and friends. A very good evening to you all. It is indeed a great honor to be speaking to you all today. It brings some wonderful memories of my years at Little Flower High School. It is definitely true that schooling years are probably the best years of one's life. After coming this far, I always look back at those years and always think maybe I could have done more. That is what the nature does to all of us. The best memories are always with you. Congratulations on completing your year and then looking forward to the next year. What I wanted to talk to you about was a few things, not what I learned in life, but what the life has taught me. Slightly different, but before I go to that, let me first talk to you about what I do. I am a heart and lung surgeon, a cardiothoracic surgeon, as they say. I operate on hearts and lungs, and the common operations which I do are bypass surgeries. But the dream operation, which I wanted to do as a child, was a heart transplant. And it became possible after almost 30 years. I did my first heart transplant in the United Kingdom. And then after coming back to India, I have done about 5 heart transplants so far. If you see this slide, you will see what the technology is doing now. We are in the era of selfies. This is my theater assistant taking a selfie in the middle of the night when me and my colleague were doing a heart transplantation. This is the epitome of a cardiac surgeon's life. And this is what I do whenever there is a chance. And if you see my next slide, this is a heart which has been removed. This is a human heart which has been removed, and it has been removed because there is a new heart being put in its place because this heart has failed. So as a cardiac surgeon, the operations we do are bypass surgeries, heart lung surgeries, and sometimes heart transplantations. This particular patient, which we had done about 3 years ago, was walking on day 4 with a new lease of life. He still comes to the clinic, and it has made a big difference, an operation which has made a big difference in life. So why am I telling you all this? This is what I have learned in my life. This is a bypass surgery. Many will not believe, but I wanted to become a surgeon and possibly a heart surgeon very early on, probably in my schooling years itself. And the dream pushed me to take some decisions, to move in a certain direction and do what was necessary. I did my MBBS from Osmania Medical College, and then I left to United Kingdom to pursue my surgical training there, completed my FRCS degrees there, and then I came back to India in 2008, 14 years in the United Kingdom, learning and then doing what I would love to do, and then coming back to Hyderabad. I now work in Century Hospital. So this is my technical details. Life has taught me a lot, many things, and you probably are thinking what I'm going to talk about. I am not talking to you about what I learned in my life. You will all learn in your life. Life is a continuous teaching session which never ends. But what I wanted to talk to you all, which I think is even more important, is what life has taught me. Everybody will have a different definition of what life has taught them. But what is most important in life, which I think is to be happy. We have to do what it takes for us to be happy. It is not easy. Not everybody can reach happiness, but it is possible. So what I wanted to talk was about a few things. Now, you are being trained in probably the best school even today. And I think you are that lucky group who are able to be guided to take on all the challenges which life will throw at you. Believe me, life will throw challenges at each one of you. And what makes us who we are is the way we respond to those challenges, how we prepare ourselves to face what is there for us tomorrow and day after and the years after that. So I have suggested 3 books in my presentation, and I will talk a little bit about them because I think these will summarize the thoughts in my mind even better than what I'm able to tell you all. The first book is Ikigai. It is a Japanese book. And Ikigai, there is no English translation, an appropriate word in English dictionary for this. The closest word in the English dictionary for this is the flow. Now, every one of us will have to do something. That is the nature of life. But we have to do something in which we have a passion. That is when the work flows from us. And that is what will give us happiness. Most people will have one Ikigai in their life. Very few people too. So you will have to find what is it that gives you happiness in life in terms of work, and then work towards it. It's not easy, and you will not find it immediately. In your journey of life, you will know what your Ikigai is. And when you know it, pursue it with all passion. And I think that will give you the strength which you need and the work which needs to be put in. And finally, the goal will come to you. And I think Gaia will show you the way as well. Once you know what your passion is, you're going behind your passion, you will get the way. The way will open to you. But mind you, nothing is easy and nothing comes just by chance. One of the things which I think is most important in life is to have knowledge. Knowledge will give you wisdom. Knowledge will give you the information which you need to do what you need to do, and at the same time, be ahead of your peers in achieving what you want. I wanted to become a doctor quite early on, and I had to do my biology. I was lucky that I had an teacher teaching me biology, but I was looking forward to it, and a door opened somewhere. So if you keep on looking for what you want, you will find it. The passion has to be there. The hard work undoubtedly has to be there. And the schooling years will form the basis for whatever you want to do. So the best thing you can do is get as much of knowledge as you can. If I have to become a doctor, what is the point of knowing mathematics? No, there is. The mathematics will widen my scope. The moral sciences will widen my scope. The geography will increase my knowledge, undoubtedly. And where this knowledge will come useful, you yet don't know. But get whatever knowledge you can, and that will give you the wisdom. And I strongly believe that knowledge is the greatest power you can have. It will give you everything you need, the position you need, the money you need. How to navigate that knowledge will allow you to understand. And I strongly feel that the key to happiness is indeed knowledge. The second book I wanted to mention to you is The Last Lecture. The COVID has helped, and a friend of mine suggested that why don't I start reading some books which will widen my general information. And since then, I have to say, this was among the first books which was referred to me, and I read this about 2 years ago. Even today, it is still my most favorite book, The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. What he says is life is all about living your dreams which you had in childhood, and that gives the greatest happiness. This was written by a dying man, so you can understand the knowledge coming from it or the wisdom which he is trying to transfer. So read this book if you want. It's a good read, a quick read, and then it starts to make you think as to how you want to navigate in your life. But follow your dream, whatever it is, with passion. Sometimes some dreams you might feel that are not happening. You might feel that the science you're studying today is very hard. The maths you have to achieve is very hard, but they're not. In the bigger scheme of things, your schooling years will form the basis. There is a lot more to learn in life, but this forms a solid foundation and you have to give it your best shot. I never say that you have to be first in the class. No, what I'm saying is get as much knowledge as you can. And that will form the foundation in the years to come. I have seen all my classmates from the first ranker to the last ranker. And let me tell you, those people who have followed their passion, those people who were willing to put their hard work, those people who were willing to learn, have achieved unbelievable heights. And it doesn't really matter where you were in the school. What matters is what you did in school. And this is what is something which is important for you all to understand. Life is a journey. You have to work hard. There is no option. The third book is a Spanish book, The Alchemist. Maybe some of you have already read it in some of the schools. This is a non-detailed English textbook. But the point is there, the hard work, the dream, and the lessons you learn in life. But the most important lesson I have learned is that happiness is not at the end of the journey. Happiness is along the way. It is there at the end as well, but it is all along with you. And by working hard, by playing hard, you can find happiness. So what is it that I want to tell you all? What I want to tell you all is that you have to work hard. You're among the privileged of the society. Getting a chance to study in Little Flower High School is not a small thing. You have to thank your parents for giving you that opportunity. I did not decide my school. My school was decided by my parents. So I have to thank them for giving me the opportunity to study in Little Flower High School. I have to thank my teachers because they are the people who have put the interest. They are the people who have nurtured me. They are the people who have shown what my weaknesses are and then let me go at the end of 10th class and try and then find my flight. I had to beat my own wings, but they showed me how to do it. So work hard, but even more important, play very hard. Whatever, have a hobby. A small one, big one, doesn't matter, but have a hobby. Hobbies are quite important. And enjoy when you're free. I don't think any teacher or any parent will say that you have to study every day, all day. No. You have to have your free time. But again, another important thing which you might completely ignore at this moment, but by the time you come to my age, you will realize how important it is, and that is to look after your health. So some exercises, some games, develop them and passionately make them your hobby or an interest, but look after your health. In the long term, health is the greatest wealth you can have. And believe me, I have seen enough people to know the value of good health. And the seed has to be put in quite early on in terms of a regular game or regular exercises or whatever which makes you happy, and do that. And don't harm anybody. There is enough in life for every one of us. There is enough money, there is enough knowledge, there are enough good people, there are enough houses, there are enough jobs, and there are enough friends. So be compassionate. Everything will come to you. Happiness will find you. You have to work hard. Not for happiness. You have to work hard and happiness will find you. And this, I think, is one of the greatest lessons life has taught me. But in the process of life teaching me, I had to learn a lot myself. I had to go, leave the country, go to another country, learn a different culture, be a part of a different culture, to be able to know what I need to know. And then I decided to come back. Many of my friends did not. They are also happy. So whatever makes you happy. So finally, I thank the principal and teacher and you all for giving me this opportunity to talk to you and then tell you some things which life has taught me and some things which I have learned in my life. Thank you and all the best to all of you. Good evening.
That valuable message. May God bless you to repair and restore many beating hearts in the city of Hyderabad and elsewhere.
To dance is to be out of yourself, larger, more beautiful, more powerful. This is power. It is yours for the taking.
So let's sit back and enjoy the energetic Western dance by our friends.
इस इलाके के राजा है और यहाँ सिर्फ हमारा राज चलेगा
Where you at? Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up.
You know you want me.
Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know downtown. Oh, they don't know downtown. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up, I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah, designer mix. Yeah, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. No, to touch me, break it.
¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl.
Take a man that say that me stole me stab a girl down the lane. I love your boom boom girl.
That was indeed fabulous dancing. Thank you, friends, for that enthralling performance. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst that turns everything into a gift. I now invite Ms. Tarakeshwari to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you is the least we can say to you to show our appreciation for everything you have done for us. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I, on behalf of the whole school, would like to thank our chief guest of the day,
Dr. Hemant Kaukuntla,
for illuminating the minds of many through his message. My sincere gratitude goes to Reverend Brother Shajan Anthony, our principal, and Reverend Brother Jacob, our primary in charge, for your constant source of support and encouragement, without which this program wouldn't have been possible. You are always our source of inspiration, experience, and knowledge. I would like to thank all dear parents for their wholehearted cooperation that this program has been a runaway success. A big thank you to all dear teachers for your cooperation on events like this, which cannot happen overnight. We are fortunate enough to be backed by a team of dedicated and motivated teachers of our school who know their tasks and are very much goal-oriented. I would like to thank the technical team, service providers, and helpers for their untiring efforts in making this program a grand success. They have been the backbone of this event. We are highly grateful to the students for their incredible performance, and they are worthy of an appreciation. Lastly, a big thank you to each and everyone for making this program a memorable one. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarakeshwari, for those words of gratitude.
A true nationalist is the one who gets goosebumps while the national anthem is being played.
As we all come to the end of this event, let us all join the school choir in singing the national anthem.